What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about 6 different altcoins today. We'll be going over ELF, COS, MOVR, GODS, DAR, and Alice, all for Flower Child, and Aunt Wando, you requested MOVR as well. So let's get into this. That's the order that we're going in. Without any further ado, let's do this. So looking at ELF, I remember this thing, man. I actually I invested in it like the week that it ICO'd. I remember I put money. It went up crazy, man. It went up crazy, and this is like my early days, so I'm like, oh, like chasing the pump, you know. And I think I bought it. I don't know if I bought it on Cryptopia back when that was around, or if it was on Trade Ogre. I forget what exchange I used, but it was a very small exchange at the time. I think Trade Ogre is probably still a small exchange, but yeah, it went up and then it dumped hard on me and everybody else, man. I didn't sell. Again, this is my early days. I mean, I did sell eventually, but then I put that money into something else and it was substantially less than what I had. But enough about me. Let's get into this. So looking at the weekly here, lower highs. I do want to actually go back out to the monthly. It's kind of come around. I'm surprised this thing's still around. This is on Binance. Do we have a USDT chart maybe? Just to get a look at the volume. Hey, the volume is somewhat there. I don't know if I like this thing. I don't know if I like it, personally. And that's not just because it left me with a horrible experience. That's because, I mean, to be completely fair, the weekly RSI does look nice. Lower lows while having higher lows looks nice in the price action. You are more or less constructive as far as the price goes. I don't know enough about it. I know there was some hype around it, back in the day, but let's see. I mean, it looks good. On a fib perspective, on a price perspective, it does look good. Daily RSI is looking a little weak. Maybe it comes down in the more immediate term, but probably not by that much. You're at 56.5 cents now. Maybe you go down to 52 cents. Maybe you go all the way down to 38 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if you went down in the immediate term, but over the weeks, over the months, you're probably going to work your way up more. Yeah, you probably go down 46 cents. Around 46 cents, maybe a little bit lower than that. You could, in fact, go all the way down to like 41, 40 cents itself, and then continue to build from there. Just form a higher low and then get going. Yes, this is somewhat of a higher low right now, but I bet you go lower than that low. Overall, get a higher low and then continue to move up. You might be forming some kind of ascending triangle or some kind of, I don't know. This does look like a double top for what it's worth right now, but with how bullish crypto is right now, I would kind of expect that this continues. And then if we look at it on the USDT chart, you do have a pretty decent amount of volume up here, though it was on a red candle. Not that that's detrimental. I don't know. I kind of like it, but immediately it probably goes down. That's ELF. I feel like I spent too much time talking about it. It's kind of an I don't know. Let's see. Contentos. Yeah, it's dropping a little bit. Let's see if we got a better, more historical data. No, that's fine. Okay, USDT is fine. More volume anyways. That's not a friendly looking candle, man, on the weekly. Oh, I don't know where to draw this from. Yeah, that looks fine. Look to go to about half a cent, and then we could talk about you going up. I think you're in an accumulation range right now, so you're probably going to head to the bottom of the range. I'm very surprised you didn't break out. That's all, by all definitions, that's like a fake out right there. Like a fake out moment, and then sold off, showing some severe weakness right now. If you break these lows, man, you're going to break out of this. It's not an accumulation phase. It's just a consolidation phase of a greater move to the downside. But at the moment, I'm inclined to believe that it is an accumulation phase. We'll see. We'll see how time goes. But all in all, lower from here, probably toward about half a cent. Moving on from there, we're talking about Moon River, right? Mover. Binance. Kraken. We'll use Binance. Is it on USDT? Yes. Okay, that's fine. Solid volume. I don't know anything about the tokenomics. I personally am not putting my money in this thing, but hey, maybe it does good. There's not really any fibs to draw from. It's a very new chart, but from top to bottom, man, you hit your 382 and you came back up to your 236 to find resistance. You probably are working your way back down. You'll at least go to about $17 just below there, but probably I wouldn't be surprised if you worked your way down to the 618, all the way down at about $9.36. Maybe you hold support at the 0.5. Maybe. Daily RSI doesn't look friendly. When I say you're going to go down here, I don't mean immediately. It could take time. It could take its sweet time. 1272 is right there at that 0.5. You really could hold that $12 to $13 area. But nonetheless, I think you're going lower from here. Yeah. Yep. That's mover. Gods Unchained. Wow, that's actually a really bullish looking weekly RSI. I'm not going to lie. That is a crazy looking weekly RSI, man. Which would imply a kind of bounce from here, to be completely fair. Come on now, bottom to top. I'm gonna look a little bit more in depth on this one. 382 tipped it, huh? Yeah, let's look a little bit more at this one. I'll go over it on Gecko. Daily is not positive, but you could be doing some bullish things right now. The ball is in the court of the bulls to continue this higher, because you did have a downtrend. You're kind of breaking out of it now. You already hit the oversold zone. Could you come back down here? Sure, but one way or another, you're coming to the end of this, I would think. But let's look at this thing on Gecko. Gods Unchained. I don't know what this thing is, man. I've heard of it before, but I really don't know what it is. Overview, price, market cap. I don't like that. I don't like whenever you see the price just tanking, right? You had your low here in June 10th of 2023, right? And then on the market cap, on that same area, June 10th here, that wasn't your low. That was actually a higher low, right? From way back here. So I don't like that kind of stuff. Total supply 500 million. Circulating supply is about half that. Do we have tokenomics? Do you at least have the balls to give us your tokenomics? I don't know where. I know that it has that as an option. It's got to have it as an option somewhere. But where is it? Tokenomics right there. Look at this. Yes, it is. Play to earn rewards. Okay, hey, that's actually not bad. If it's, I kind of like that. So I think it is a gaming token of some sort, right? Unchained Reserve. Okay, that's a decent bit. Community, yeah, that's a lot. I don't like that so much, but I'm wondering. Let's see. It's going to keep distributing basically until 2027. So throughout the bear market and throughout the bull market. Even fully diluted, it's still a pretty low market cap. So can this thing grow? I think it can. For all intents and purposes, let's pretend that is the market cap, $142 million. I mean, yeah, this thing, I mean, it could see new all-time highs this cycle. It's at 28 cents right now. Could it go to $9? Yeah, it could. Yes, it could. Will it? That's a better question. That's a harder question to ask, but I like that weekly RSI a lot, man. Is there another chart maybe? Not really. KuCoin. There's the most volume is going to be on Coinbase. I wish you had more volume, but it's not bad. Getting this volume coming in as you're moving up after you haven't had volume in a while, that is a good thing. Looking at it on the daily, again, it's hard to say because it is somewhat of a neutral daily RSI. It's in the posturings to be good, but you do have a lower high. The ball is in the bull's court to take this thing higher, but if it doesn't rather immediately, you're probably going to see a play off of this low where you either look to get a double bottom, which would take you right down to that gray line right there, or potentially continue this trend and form a lower low at about 24, 23 cents, maybe even down to 22 cents, 21 cents. It's hard to say. It is not too easy to say. The 4 hour isn't giving me much. The daily isn't giving me much. The weekly looks nice, but hey, you can go lower and still have a nice weekly RSI. So if you can close this week green, that would look really good. But if you close it red, I'd be inclined that you're probably moving down to about that 20 to 22 cent area. Here you are at 28 cents. That's not too terrible, but interesting look for sure. It's a very nice, like, soft, rounded bottom, and you're getting the positive reaction. You're definitely getting the positive reaction on price with volume. The question is this thing relevant? Will it be something to catch traction? I don't know. And there will be coins that are consistently diluted, but hey, if you're participating in the ecosystem, you're getting those rewards. It might be more worth it to do that than to actually invest in this thing. What is Gods Unchained? Poof, that's the white screen of burning retinas. Let's see. New set, Tides of Faith. The trading card game where every card in victory is truly yours. Wow. Should we watch the trailer? Is this going to be loud? Oh. It looks like some people would enjoy it. To me, it looks kind of lame, but I'm not trying to say it looks lame as if like it wouldn't do well. I could see where people would enjoy that. It's unique that you own your own cards, right? It's not like every person can own those cards, and it's not like I don't know the whole layout of it just from that, but I would assume that there are some cards that will be unique to your own ownership. Maybe not, but making money off of playing games is pretty cool, and that seems to be a decent chunk of the tokenomics here. But anyways, that's Gods Unchained. I just took a little special interest in that for whatever reason. DAR USD. I'm probably not putting my money into that one, though. It could do well. It really could do well, because a 31x was just back to its all-time high. If it were to see new all-time highs, it could easily, I think it could do a 100x. That would give it a market cap, probably by the end of this cycle, a less than $10 billion market cap, which is definitely achievable. Mines of Delaria. Is this another game? Let's look it up. Mines of Delaria. Yes, it is, or at least it looks like it. Conquer the unknown and build your wealth. Okay. I like these gaming coins, man. I'm a gamer myself. I don't really game too much these days, but is it Darwinia? Delaria. Mines. Yeah, there we go. Market cap is unknown. That's not friendly. That's not a good thing. That's okay, though. It won't tell us then, will it? No. Circulating supply is unknown. Total supply, max supply. Okay, well, I would assume then that the tokenomics are also unknown. They're not available to look at. Let's see if we can find it on here. Home, FAQ, NFTs, rewards. No, there's really nothing. Let's check this one out. I don't normally do this kind of stuff, but hey. Not actual gameplay. Just the animations. That's very likely not the actual gameplay. So none of that has the actual gameplay. None of that has the actual gameplay included. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it is an up-and-coming thing, but it is just looking like it's going lower and higher. And without knowing the circulating supply, I'm wondering how many coins are being pumped into this thing while the market cap's going up. I wonder if we look at coin market cap. Market cap. We go to DAR. Man, I feel bad for any of you who are watching this at night because you keep getting flashes of that white screen, man. Let's see. Come on now. DAR. Mines of Delaria. For Delaria. Market cap here is 41 million. Fully diluted would be 84, so still low even with that. Let's see. Let's go to all. Let's put it in log and reject the additional cookies. I never accept. I always click reject. Like literally always. Price, because you can choose on a lot of websites, guys. You can choose. Okay, so you can see here price is also continuing to form lows here, right? Where in market cap you formed your low back here. So there are coins being put out into the market. I wonder if it'll tell us, is there a place to find its tokenomics on here? I like that coin Gecko does that. If they have an about, will it tell us there? Play to earn, yeah, but what's the tokenomics behind that? FAQ. I don't want to do your FAQ. I mean, maybe it's on there, but I don't know. Yeah, look at the graphics. That's look at the graphics, baby. I mean, it can get improved upon for sure. Okay, maybe we'll go to your FAQ. Nothing about the tokenomics. I don't know. I don't like to invest in things that I can't find out the tokenomics. Like, that doesn't interest me. But looking at the TA, I'm doing a little bit different than I normally do it, guys, going into all this research. I like gaming coins. You know, I'm very much, I'm not saying that this is a bad investment. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Most scams in the crypto space do not have their tokenomics available because they're scams. Not saying that this is a scam. I'm just saying I would prefer it had its tokenomics available to read. You know, why not be transparent with that? The chart doesn't look bad. I mean, it is higher or lower highs and lower lows, but going this deep into your retracements after hitting your extensions is kind of a good thing. Though it might just be high volatility because you're such a low cap coin as well, you know, to be completely fair. Hit your 618, finding support on your 236. That in itself is not necessarily a good look either. Yeah, you're getting good with the bad. Daily RSI looks sad, so you probably do go lower. Where are you going to go? Do you find a lower low than this? Maybe. You know, it looks like you do have new coins being pumped out, diluting the supply consistently. I would expect that you probably go to your 786 at least, which would be 8.8 cents, if not all the way down to the 886 at 8 cents. If you go below that, we'll see you at 5.6, maybe even down to 4 cents, something like that. So lower nonetheless. Look for that 8 to 9 cent area first, and if you go below 8 cents, lower is what I would say. So that's DAR, and then finishing this bad boy up with Alice, your neighbor, Alice. Actually, it's my neighbor, Alice. Hard. I like the volume. I don't like the price action, but I don't hate it. It does look like it wants to turn around. That's a nice double bottom. You definitely have like broken out of this downtrend to some degree, but you still are in a downtrend because you still have lower highs. You didn't even hit your 382. It would have been nice if you could have at least hit your 382. And you're already below your 236. Maybe you're not respecting that fib because it's so far away. I don't know. Not that that's a good way to think of it. Just because the fib's far away doesn't mean you don't respect it. But if it's not relevant, it's not relevant, I guess is all I'm trying to say. This does look a little bit better. The more relative fib does look better, I will say. Probably goes down to about 91 to 85 cents, somewhere in there. Then we can talk about you going up. I do like the volume. And this is on Coinbase, so you know the volume's somewhat legitimate. Looking bearish on your daily, yeah, standing by with that idea that you probably do go to 91 to 85 cents, somewhere in that range. And then we can talk about you going up. Look, you're finding resistance on your 382. Literally, support on your 382, rejected the 236. Support on the 0.5, rejected the 382. You're going to go down to your 61869 area. Probably find support there. And if you can't get above your 382, then you will likely go lower. But I think you will find support down here. So somewhere around 85 to 91 cents. You're at about $1.09 right now. So that's Alice. That's all of them, man. If there was any of these coins that interested me most, it might be ELF. It might be ELF. And also, I mean, Gods Unchained kind of has me interested, even though I think it looks like a lame game. It's still a game where it's a solid bit of the coins are play to earn coins, which is kind of interesting, you know. And the math checks out. It could definitely regain its previous all-time highs. So, you know, I don't know how the tokenomics work in the sense of the coins, the rewards you get for playing the game. I would assume that if the price of Gods is higher, you would get less rewards, unless it's a fixed reward system. So even if Gods Unchained has a $100 billion market cap, are you going to get the same rewards for playing it? I don't know. That's not normally how it works. But if it is the way that I think it is, you're probably getting more rewards now while the market cap is cheap, right? While it's lower. You're probably getting more rewards now than if it were to go up. So it might be something worth looking into. But I don't really know if there's any winner, man. They all kind of look like they want to go down. That's all I got to say. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.